All right, what up, everybody? It's been a minute since we've been on. I mean, so shit, everybody, let's get it in. That's all right. Start with that first topic. I mean, we just gonna get into this real quick. It ain't really nothing to dwell on. The Felix Verde murder investigation. What you think about it, JG?
Hey, look, all I know is homeboy's in trouble, dog. Like, I mean, like it's quite obvious that it's a Ray Caruth situation, and happened over in Puerto Rico, and man, it's gonna be rough for homeboy when he get behind them bars. That's all I know. But um, you know, in situations like that, man, I was reading up on comments, and it's the truth. There's a code where women and children are no matter what's going on, like innocent women and children you don't mess with. And what I'm saying, he violated that code, man. He definitely did, and he deserves everything he gonna get. That's all I got.
Jarrell?
Man, I mean, I be hearing the Puerto Ricans, some of the people we, mutual friends with, they talking about hell. The video ain't came out yet, so they starting to think that he may not have done it. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? For you to even go to that extent just because you got your side chick pregnant, it's like, man, look, I had a baby, we figured out after that, but I'm not about to throw my life away, you know what I'm saying? Just because, you knew what you was doing. You was cheating for the longest with the chick that they say he went to, I guess they known each other since high school. So, I mean, I don't know Verde how. Like I said, I mean, Percy might have spoken to him before or whatever, may know somewhat of his background, but to just kill a girl that you didn't been, like I guess high school sweethearts off of her getting, you getting her pregnant, shit just kind of is crazy. But if he did do this, like JG said, he deserved the worst of what he gonna get. And we just seen him take 2 L's in the ring. He can't take much punishment in the ring, so them motherfuckers get on his ass in jail, then it's just over. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Percy, can you hear?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yeah. What you think about it?
I'll use the word alleged until a jury convicts him. But yeah, man, it looks bad for him. I actually steal what Breadman said. Breadman said, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but something to the effects of, boxing is your truth circle. And when things get tough on Verdejo, he's lost very badly in the ring. It seems like it's carried outside the ring, and that's just part of his character. Is when things don't go his way, he falls apart. So if he did it, that's his. I mean, that's just who he is. That's his character in and out of the ring. So I agree with the other fella said, man. Once he get behind them straps, if it's what it is, I even saw a video on Twitter where a guy put it out, and somebody had to translate it because the guy was speaking in Spanish, but he basically told him, bro, hang yourself. Like, don't come in here because you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So it's like you can't do stuff like JJ said, kids, women, especially innocent. I mean, kids are innocent, but women, man, you can't be doing that stuff, man. There's a better way to handle that. But shit, I don't know. I heard so many crazy stories about his wife was her daddy, a drug lord over there, so he got something to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Mike?
Stitch his ass.
From what I've heard so far, kind of what you were just saying, Big Cool. I was hearing that they was like, okay, you know what? They saying that her family forced him to be a part of the situation is what I'm starting to hear now. Like you say, there's nothing confirmed, so until he's fully convicted, he's innocent in my eyes until he's fully convicted. But at the end of the day, but to even be in this situation is like ludicrous. Like, dude, it's not even about him being one of the better fighters in the world, but you actually had a bright future, and it's like you threw your future away just because you couldn't utilize a little bit of restraint and put on the condom.
It be like that sometimes, dog.
No,
It does, but discipline gotta outweigh the your natural nature.
But
You
look
have
at
to
his
be.
career
You
though as a
gotta
fighter.
focus.
Look at his career as a fighter, man. I mean, in
Yeah.
2016, he was he got in a motorcycle accident. He switched trainers. People said his focus and discipline and dedication was in question then. So, I mean, if he ain't gonna commit to a job that was making him big money, then he definitely ain't gonna commit to no woman, married or not. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
He guilty.
That's a Puerto Rican saying or some shit.
Yeah.
It is, man. It guilty.
Guilty, but there's no amount of there's involvement, whether it was his wife's father being involved and telling him you got to do this or whatever, but you should have thought about that before you slept with the woman and you knew that there was a chance of her getting pregnant. His track record as a fighter was he was an upcoming man. Come on, you knew I was big on Verdejo. This guy was my guy. This was supposed to be our biggest star coming up, and he got lazy. He turned to the street, started doing stupid stuff. Ain't no excuses, nah, man. He was involved. You guilty.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much shit. Holla.
yeah. So I don't really want to dwell on that topic too long. So let's get into the next one as what I call the state of 160. To me, and it is funny looking at that division because it actually had a bunch of superstars in it, but really nobody fought. And it was funny because they was all under one umbrella for the most part. Jamal Charlo had the WBC trinket, even though he didn't win from who actually had it, but he actually had it, but everybody else was with the zone. And I'm sitting there like, why the fuck they can't make none of these fights? Because Canelo fought Jacobs and then he went on a Euro tour. Roddy, he actually might as well fight me next. And actually, Triple G is still out there waiting on.
You ain't old enough for Andrade to fight you. You're not old enough for Andrade to fight you.
I mean, I don't get it. And it is funny because nobody's capping for Jamal Charlo to fight any of the zone fighters how they do with PBC.
Man, look.
And the funny thing with the PBC is everybody in all their divisions, when they have the division on lock fights.
Look, who you gonna pass to? 'Cause, I mean, this shit right here.
Yeah, yo, let Jarrell get it first, man.
Hey, man,
let Jarrell get it first. I know what he's gonna say.
Hey, all these mugs at 160, bro. They need to be ashamed of themselves, man. And Demetrius Andrade, he messed up in 2013, 14. He pulled out that fight with Jamel, but we can't keep punishing the man for that. You know what I'm saying? If a man is saying he want to fight Golovkin, I mean, he like Jamal, I guess. These dudes, he actively chased Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He was constantly on Canelo's ass. That fight didn't happen. If the man ain't a big draw, he ain't a big draw. But if he a champion and a perceived threat, and people want to see you fight him, why not give him a chance? Because you fought Liam Smith. I know he had a title, but that came up after the WBO stripped Andrade for inactivity when. I think he was the mandatory one of those years for a belt that Canelo had. But I think people give Andrade too much flack. Yeah, he made a big mistake passing up on the fight against Jamel, but that's like 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We got to give him the same treatment. We got to give Jamal the same treatment. Because the way I look at it, Jamel is they both Charlos, but Jamel is the one I respect in terms of trying to go get these fights. You know what I'm saying? Jamel said, I want to fight Rosario. It didn't matter if it wasn't Hurd. It wasn't none of them people. It was whoever had the belt. And that's the motto. If you want to be undisputed, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to fight the guys that got the belt. And I think that people assume Jamal would do this and Andre would do that when we don't know what the hell happened because these guys ain't fighting each other. Like you just said, Jamal belt was given to him. Canelo said, here you go, amigo. You can have it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. I mean, yeah, Canelo probably he didn't want to fight him or whatever, but the point is he still accepted it. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say don't take a belt because I mean
that wasn't on him though. Canelo asked for the franchise championship though, dog. Like
he did. Okay, if you can't get Canelo, like Elton just said, it's guys out there. Golovkin, I don't know what happened with
he
that.
asked for Golovkin. Golovkin don't want to fight him.
He ain't asked for Andre yet though. He ain't asked for Andre. He ain't asked for Andre like he asked for Golovkin.
I mean, they kind of got into it the one time. They got into it. You want to know why I don't think Andre the fight happens there? Because the money don't make sense.
The money ain't gonna always make sense, man.
No, I'm saying like I don't think that these guys are ducking each other, Andre and Charlo. I think that how can DAZN say, hey, how can DAZN, unless they offer Charlo a fight with Canelo or somebody else, how they gonna like make the Andre fight happen? Because it ain't the money ain't there.
Eddie Hearn and Demetrius just recently said that if PBC wanted him over there, if that fight got to take place over PBC, he'll go over there. He ain't
that's now after that long layoff and him looking as bad as he was.
It's now though. I mean, it don't matter when it is. It's now. If he's saying, "Look, man, I'll go to PBC for $2 million or whatever," if Jamal say, "You know what? No," then that's on him. It's like, you know what? Then Eddie said he offered the man $7 million to come over there to DAZN to fight Andre. I'm signing it. If that's true, I'm signing the motherfucker because you ain't getting $7 million fight nobody else.
No, I feel you. I feel you on that.
They willing to overpay you. You got to take that.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Hey, I got a quick question. And I'm being dead serious. What fight did Demetrius Andre make people so high on him? I don't understand that Demetrius.
Somebody in the amateurs. He didn't fought everybody in the amateurs. That's what made everybody so.
I mean, I think he's a very good fighter. I think he's a very good fighter. I mean, is he the best?
See it, bro.
I mean, and that's the thing. But the thing,
Rose, my guy, it was Brian Rose.
But the thing, I mean, he has struggled. But the thing is, we won't fully know it until he steps up against one of these guys. He could easily be dismissed if Golovkin, Canelo, and Charlo give him what he wants. And if he get Jadon Codrington or whoever else, like, oh, there it is. He was just a protected champion. Until then, he got a right to say what he want to say, just like Jamal do and all the other guys.
Well, then why Canelo and Triple G ain't happy with Andre? Because they on the same umbrella.
To Percy's question, I mean, obviously they feel some type of way about not fighting him. If Percy's saying he not all that, then why Canelo don't feel the same way? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He got a belt. He got maybe not Canelo.
I'm saying
Triple G ain't always have a belt. Triple G got
But see, I just don't think Canelo, who fears Demetrius? I just don't know I don't know where people get this. People fear him and don't want to fight him. What does he bring to the table? He's from Rhode Island, so there's really no following there. I don't know. I'm just not a Demetrius Andrew. I'm not on him like that.
I mean, I don't think nobody fears him.
He was hurt 2 or 3 times in his last fight. That was a weird.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't think nobody fears him, but like Jake, if you're a champion, if your goal is to be undisputed, then you got to fight the champion. Now, if you don't want to be undisputed, you just want to have 3 belts or 2 belts and fight the big money fights, then you make that clear. Then we move on. But if Canelo saying or Jamal saying or Golovkin saying I want to be undisputed at 160, in order to do that, you gotta beat the guy from Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying?
Golovkin need to relinquish his belt, plain and simple. He ain't trying to fight nobody.
He fight Murata, I think he fight Murata in the unification. Like
no. They got him fighting some guy with a funny last name.
Yeah, I know, but I think this is the plan. It's like a tune-up.
Oh,
yo, he been fighting tune-ups for a long ass time. He been fighting.
Yeah, he has.
Since
a lot of these fighters, it's like everybody in 160 has. Like for real, like, all the champions have. It's like at this point, it's like.
Would you consider Charlo's last fight against Derek Pachenko a tune-up?
That's one fight. No, of course not. Of course, but other than look at what he followed up with, it's like, all right. I mean, he ain't gonna fight Daniel Jacobs,
bro. That's the biggest fight for him, Golovkin.
Okay, but Golovkin ain't the only fight out there though.
Hey, but Golovkin is the big money fight.
Settle that beef with Jacobs. Settle that beef with Jacobs. Jacobs put up on you. Tap you on the chest like, you the guy I was looking for.
Jacobs look terrible.
It don't matter. It don't matter though. That's the fight that gets
it's not gonna sell. It ain't gonna sell though.
Who Jamal gonna sell with? Honestly, he ain't got the drawing power like that. And that's no knock. That's just. I mean, none of these guys are Canelo or Golovkin pushing like that.
The last pay-per-view.
And Dan Jacobs could sell that. I don't know about. Hey man, if you take it to Brooklyn, Danny would sell.
Yeah, Danny would. Yeah.
Who's Demetrius Andrade's biggest win?
Vance Martirosian.
Guy that
That's
Oh
his
yeah,
name. Vance Martirosian.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hold on, let me look up box rec.
He got dropped in that fight. Won a split decision.
I think
man.
his best
His
performance
win
was
was
probably Willie Nelson, but his biggest win, I
Or
don't know.
yeah. I mean, yeah, between
Wait,
Vance or
wait.
Willie, neither
What
one of
about
them
the
was
other
feminine,
guy?
so either one of the two.
What's the 6'5" guy who he beat?
Walter
Alante
Contasuta, something like that.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
I think Alante is. He looked pretty good in that
Man, you
fight versus
disrespect, man.
Alante.
Liam Williams disgusted that motherfucker, man. You disrespected Willie Nelson and Vance Martirosian. They ain't world beaters, but they better than Alante.
No. Whoa, no. You're not catching what I'm saying. I'm not
He
saying
said best
that they ain't good fighters. I'm just saying that was one of his better performances.
I think the Willie Nelson fight was
Nelson,
a
yeah.
better
I
performance.
think Willie Nelson. I remember dozing off on the Fox fight. I think Nelson definitely.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of
Mhm.
Nelson, boy. He stopped him in the 12th round. Like, he beat his ass. I thought that was a dangerous fight, I thought, but it was one-sided from beginning to end.
Yeah, that's the one. I was like, all right, he all right.
But there's a fighter we haven't talked about yet. And I don't know if he moved up or if he moved back down, but what about Eubank?
You skank,
He still ain't found the pin for good looking, bro.
man. Look, you skank is another one. He likes to mention names, but he ain't trying to fight nobody.
He worse than fucking Andrade and Charlo, all the motherfuckers, bro.
Look,
Talent-wise
I
and
kid you not.
attention-wise.
Hey, somebody need to pull a James Toney on him, like what James Toney did to his daddy. Somebody need to pull a James Toney on him.
He'll beat the hell out of a heavy bag or something, though.
Yeah. We all would, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. None of these fighters seem to want to fight nobody but Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. You know, that's their retirement money right there. You know, shit, but
I don't know, man. I think there's still guys. I mean, I agree with Big Cool and with John. Like, I mean, the money situation is there, but somebody's gonna have to take a chance on somebody to be able to get over that money. I mean, you gotta make a name for yourself too. And I get it. I mean, it's a risk that you have to take. I mean, but these guys, the biggest risk they don't want to give up is that, I mean, one loss ain't gonna kill your career. You can take that loss and look good in that. I mean, not look great, but you can make it a fight and attract people to want to see you fight again.
exactly. And that's why I don't think Demetrius. I ain't gonna say Jamal because he showed some shit against Derevchenko, but not Derevchenko. Yeah, Derevchenko. I'm thinking of motherfucker. Other dude that. Anyway, but I think none of these guys truly know how great they are because they haven't fought anybody as a pro to really bring that out. Like, we see what Wilder did against Ortiz, where he was on the brink of getting knocked out. He had to dig deep. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see, whoever. You know what I'm saying? To the answer that bell that proved, you know what, I can compete with these mugs. And now, you know what I'm saying, they don't look back. The sky's the limit. But until they fight somebody and go through some shit, I mean, we don't really know how good none of these guys are.
Shit, Demetrius Andrade was in some shit in his last fight. We just didn't know the guy.
But I mean, yeah. But I'm talking about like truly great, like that's a real deal. Like, Bubba's are wobbling around the ring, and like if it was Jamal and he did that, I'm like, you know what? Hey, it was a close victory. You know, he eked it out, a close loss. At least he didn't get stopped. You know what I'm saying? He accounted himself well.
I think we did see Jamal in that. Who was the kid? The night Tony Harrison beat Jamel. Who was that?
Cornball?
Fuck, I thought Cornball could have got a draw out of that. I don't think any of these guys think about losing. These guys are social media fighters. So as many people tell them how great they is, losing, it's so much bullshit in today's boxing, man. You gotta. It's not like it used to be. I don't even want to say like it used to be because it was even like that back then. Boxing always been like this.
But I guess you had more guys back then that was more prideful and they just wanted it. You know what I'm saying? They, like I said, some of the greatest fighters got double-digit L's. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't even think it's that. It is just we didn't know everything.
Yeah, like you have to think, man.
I think this era, I think Mayweather put a precedent on being unbeaten and making money. And everybody else is trying to follow that blueprint, but they're not following his beginning because they like damn the pretty boy. They just want to be money.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
their fault though.
And
That's what their shortcoming is though. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be a student of the game and a fan of Floyd Mayweather if you skip over the most important step he took. You can't. You just can't be a fan and say that's my guy. No, it's not. You just like him for his money. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, person. My bad.
no, you good, bro. And another thing, like today, fight fans are so dismissive of a guy they never heard of. So back then, if Marvin Hagler was fighting Juan Rodan, if you looked up Juan Rodan, you know about boxing, you're like, man, this might be a tough fight. John the Beast Mugabe, you might be like, man, this might be a tough fight. Ray Leonard fighting A.U. Kaoli. Like, this might be
Yep.
nowadays, you fight a name like that, people like, oh, I never heard that dude fucking bum. And you don't even really know if he a bum.
Yeah, you don't go YouTube look him up or none of that shit. You just like, oh shit,
Nothing.
he got like one loss or he just got 20 wins and 20 knockouts. He got to be fighting. It just
Because fight fans get stuck on fights. Like if Errol and Bud ain't fighting, whoever Errol and Bud fight next is a bum, or it ain't the fight I want. So you just downplay it more. So back then in the 80s and 90s, you kind of was like, all right, Tua, I got Biabuchi might be a bump, and it was a bump.
yeah. But you just like you said, you don't know until you get into the ring. But like I said, man, boxing we at a standstill. We still talking about fights that should have been happening 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and I don't know what's gonna change it. I mean, maybe fans.
Matchmakers just have to be better, in my opinion, because I don't know if you guys had a chance to catch the interview on Three Kings Boxing with Regis Prograis. And who
Shout out to
Big
us.
Cool, yeah. Who was interviewing them? Big Cool was it?
Bo.
Yeah,
There was
Bo.
2K and somebody.
Yeah,
No, it was Bo. It was Bo.
It was Bo. Yeah, he was pretty much talking about like Regis will fight anybody. We know he will. But the matchmakers are the ones that make these fights, man. And the matchmakers are really slow. It's like they loading out here. Like they out here loading these fights and they're slow rolling it. And sometimes, in some cases, we're getting them a little bit too late. You know,
Regis just fizzled out.
Real quick, JG, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if you was able to catch Lou DiBella on Sean Porter's podcast, but Lou DiBella was like, man, listen, we bring some of these top fighters 5, 6 names that they turn down. So a lot of fighters say shit on social media, but a lot of them don't really be about them bumps like they be talking about, bro.
Yeah, honestly,
like, that's really what's killing boxing.
Honestly, bro, because like I said, Lou DiBella, him perfect example. If you tell him, look, man, Deontay Wilder say, look, I want to fight Fury for whatever or whoever it may be. Okay, we're gonna try our best. If it happened, it happened. If it don't, motherfucker can't say he didn't come out and say, because a lot of these relationships falter, and that's where the truth come out. Look at the Breland and Wilder situation. That motherfucker always thought he wasn't shit, apparently, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So these fighters, like you said, man, yesteryear's fighters, they were just something different. They simple as that. Go ahead, man.
Let me ask you a question though, in terms of the matchmaker stuff. So, which I agree, matchmaking can be, but we in a era where social media is so prevalent, and these guys can make a name for themselves. Where, for example, like a Floyd made his own promotional company and was able to kind of dictate his own career path. Why can't these younger guys build off of the same? You can cut the matchmaker out later at your career. You know what I mean? Obviously, in the beginning, you need that, to build yourself up. But once you're getting into like 30-something fights, I mean, at that point, can you really blame the matchmaker? Because at that point, you should have enough experience and enough fights to get in there with anybody.
Nah,
great point. That's a great point. I mean, go ahead, JG.
No, that's a great point, Mouse, and I'm glad you said that, because a lot of these guys do have their own promotional companies, so they should be able to do that. You're right. I was talking about the overall landscape of boxing, like some of these younger guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Shakur could test himself a little bit more. I think Ryan Garcia right now, because those guys are being handled by the matchmakers. But a guy like Earl Spence, you know what I'm saying? He's not being handled by matchmakers. He's the guy that they're bringing names to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you brought that up, because there are certain people that at this point they're past the matchmaking, but guys that we've named already, I would say Jamal is past the matchmaking at this point, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that, like, I was talking more so about the general landscape of the up and coming.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, It's a big, no, I don't know, man. It's a big problem that needs to be corrected. You know what I'm saying? If boxing ever gonna get back to the top 5 sport, top 3, number 1, you know what I'm saying? Because all these other sports, they surpassing basketball, baseball, football. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hell, MMA, it's like, they didn't fail back and they still, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got no choice but to fight. I don't know if you can't take the power away from these fighters now because social media, all that goes into account. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I got a question. Who's Tank fighting next? Who's Tank fighting next?
Mario
Barrios.
Yeah, see, like that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like with all of the fighters that he can fight around the weight class that he's at, and you know what I'm saying, there's 2 of them, you're gonna go down even further or bring a guy up. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many guys for him to fight.
But the thing is though, and my boy 2K always said, these guys don't gotta take risks because they getting paid well to fight these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? When you get 1-2 million to fight these mugs, why you gonna go fight Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney? You know, for maybe 2 million more, but shit, you take an L, you gonna get embarrassed and then that. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. I'll keep fighting these mugs for 2 million and collecting the check from social media and making my appearances. You know what I'm saying? It's easier for them in terms of how to get money, which I salute them. I want all my brothers and sisters to get money. You know what I'm saying? But you can't get mad when a motherfucker starting to question your legacy and it's like, well, shit, you undefeated, but what a substance is? What a meat and potatoes on your resume? It's like you got turkey bacon, not pork bacon. It's like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my bad.
Got back into the pandemic, bro. Al Heyman is not rushing to make a Bud Crawford and Errol Spence fight in front of no fans. They don't make any money on the back end. They wasn't rushing to make Fury Wilder because there's no money on the back end. Now Canelo's putting the fans in the crowd, so you'll start seeing a little more action. But I mean, yeah, man, it's a lot of gate money. It's a lot of concession money that was left out there with no fans. So I think 2020 was somewhat of a wash anyway. That's why so many of these guys didn't even fight in 2020.
Plus, if you look at boxing right now, boxing is a big event sport. Don't nobody really care about the contender fights anymore. It is all about the pay-per-view, the big event fights. You actually can't. You almost got to come up on some undercards for people to respect you today. Because that is basically how Canelo became a big star. He was usually the co-main event fight for Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
But how many? All right, how can I put this? There's so much social media access right now where these fighters, even in a pandemic era, they can bolster their name. I mean, Ryan Garcia became an overnight sensation off of social media. I mean, really.
You still can't fight for free.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, and if you look at the NFL, you look at the NBA, you know what I mean? You look at somebody like LeBron James, those guys are big on social media. You know what I mean? You look at even this fucking Jake Paul guy. You're talking about a YouTuber who's fucking fighting, getting named professional fighters to come out, even if they're bums, or NBA celebrities to come out, you know, and fight them, you know. I mean, these guys need to also adapt to what's going around. You can't just – money's not going to fall on your lap, especially if you're a fighter. You got to go out there and get that shit.
Honestly, boxers today are lazy because they want everything brought to them. That is the one thing we can say about –
I agree, Elton.
They go get it. We ain't got to like them, but they go out there and damn get it.
And that's the thing that boggles my mind is that these fighters work so hard to get from poverty-stricken situations, and just to settle for $1 million, $2 million. That's just it's like so short-sighted that you have no end game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm gonna get my $1 million, buy some cars, buy some jewelry, might buy a house. I may pay my taxes, I may not. You know, I'm gonna trick off in the club, but then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you said. I mean. You got to have a long game and you got to have a plan for the long term because you're going to get old. You know what I'm saying? You might have a catastrophic injury and you can't plant and throw that right in at, oh, shit. I mean, all right, well, I'll let you. You might be a trainer or commentary. Al might hook you up like that. But, I mean, when somebody give you the game, you got to take advantage with it, man, and apply yourself to it. And
give me the game, Ghost.
Yeah, teach me the motherfucking game, Ghost. You know what I'm saying? That's what they tell Floyd. Floyd teaches, and they still say, you know what? It ain't good enough. He teaching them something. You know what I'm saying? Something, whether it's monetary or how to throw a jab, it's something that he's teaching them. And they just don't. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, the special ones are the special ones for a reason. And he one of a 20-year kind of promoter fighter motherfucker. So I mean, ain't nobody gonna. I mean, somebody probably will duplicate his success and top it at some point. But the way these fighters going now, if they don't get that hard work and dedication and that determination in, $1 or $2 million fights with a soft ass legacy.
But that's the thing with Floyd. I mean, Floyd was in the gym 365 days a year. You know what I mean? That man worked on his craft every day. These guys just ain't doing that.
Nope.
But you know what else too, though? I mean, he get a bad rap, but Don King was really good for the sport. Maybe not so much for the fighters, but for the sport, Don King was excellent because he kept those cards stacked, and you know what I'm saying, there were fights. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it would take. Probably the perfect mixture of both. But man, I'm not saying Don King needs to come back, but man, I mean, PBC has the ability to kind of duplicate that, and I think similar to what somebody was saying, everybody wants to be a headliner. Somebody got to be a co-main, or you know what I'm saying, like stack these cards, and you'll sell more, get better fights. You know what I'm saying? Get better fights.
Exactly. I mean, because you know how many top fighters it is, bro. Like it's like with you coach football, JG. You know how many top you can have. Your players can be the best of the best, and it's still somebody that may be, highly, you know what I'm saying, or slightly better. Don't mean that they don't deserve to get it just ain't gonna happen overnight. So you gotta remind them, like, look, you keep putting in the work, somebody gonna notice it, and you're gonna get your chance. And whatever is meant for you, you get it. But everybody can't make a gazillion dollars, and you know what I'm saying, it's just not possible.
Yeah. I tell you what, you know what's memorable about that Floyd Canelo card when they fought? Is that Danny Garcia fought Lucas Matisse right underneath that. That night, bro, I had so much goosebumps because it was like after Floyd fight, like I want to see this fight. Like I want Danny to, you know what I'm saying? I want Danny to win this fight.
Yeah, that's what I was too. Like I'm saying, yeah. And it's just like you said, Don King did that. He made these motherfuckers. I don't know if he made them like motherfucker. I will fight this motherfucker. I don't care if he injured. You better got there put some Robitussin on that shit, and then you got there getting that ring. You know what I'm saying? But whatever he did, they showed up.
Talk about some Robitussin.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We just gonna fight. But now it's just like Al Heyman. I don't blame him, man. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's your career. He can pay you the money. It ain't on him. I mean, some of it is on him, but he can't make a grown woman want to be the greatest they can be. And you want a $500,000 to fight, motherfucker, here you go. He still gonna collect his money.
Yep. The crazy thing about that Floyd and Canelo card, Proud and Laura was supposed to be on it also, but damn, something happened with Trout, so that is how we got that. Think of Ishe Smith, Carlos Molina.
Oh yeah, that was trash. That fight was trash.
I think I went to sleep on that joint.
That is how we got that. But the thing what you said about Al is true. Al will make any damn fight you want him to, but he ain't gonna make you fight nobody you don't want to. But if you go to Al and say, "Give me this fight," Al will go out there and give you that fight. And
if the opponent you want don't take it, he get the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? If not, he still.
Hey, according to Leonard being Floyd, Al's not a matchmaker. He's just a manager.
All right, well, he might not be their matchmaker, but he's matching these motherfuckers up with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You know, something that nobody ever points out, man. We always talk about Floyd and everybody wanting to be this undefeated thing, but Adrian Broner. When Adrian Broner took that loss to Medina, that man was still filling up seats every time you mentioned Broner's name in a fight. People were just lining up to fight Broner because it was a money fight.
I mean, it still is, bro. It still is. And the sad thing is I keep tuning into the sorry ass shit, but
yeah, I'm saying so. I mean, these fighters need to get over that losing bullshit. Man, Arturo Gatti lost how many fights? That man was still filling up seats.
Because why he was still filling seats? Of course, his style, but the motherfuckers love a motherfucker that's gonna fight the best and give it their all. I like I say, lovable loser. Not to disrespect him, I kind of categorize Sean Porter as that just because he didn't lose fight, even though I thought he won, against Thurman. But the fact is, he lost the fight. You know what I'm saying? But him and Broner got a lot in common. They gonna fight the best. If the money right, okay. Give me the pen. I sign that bitch. Electronic sign it or sign it physically. That's the difference between them. And we clown Broner, rightfully so. But can't nobody question his heart when it come to this nigga done fought who? Sean Porter. He done fought Mikey Garcia, Pacquiao. He done fought a lot of motherfuckers that people ain't fighting in their own division. You know what I'm saying? So
Broner fought those people because he needed that amount of money. He needed so many zeros because he was so far in the hole that he had to take them kind of fights. But y'all said earlier was spot on. These guys are spoiled. Look at when Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko. Devin Haney came out and said, I would have never fought Lomachenko for no damn $2 million. These dudes looking at $2 million like it's nothing now.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. So until they get in a hole to where it's like you got to offer them a fight where they got to take it for that amount of money, you're going to get guys. Like Devin Haney was like, you dumb. I would have never fought him for that much.
See, I'm gonna start praying for this shit now, man. Like,
Devin Haney can't get no fights for real.
Big
no. That's probably it.
Nobody wants to fight on the app, bro. When you got Fox and all these networks involved, who's really truly watching DAZN? I got a homeboy that's a diehard, and when I say DAZN, he like, so you telling me you want to have boxing this weekend?
I ain't never heard nobody say, "Man, I can't wait to open that DAZN app for my phone and shit."
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
like, I can't get the fellas over so we can all look at my phone. Nobody's doing that.
Got the iPhone 12X Max. That mother be 7 inches. No, that mother be 65 inches and up. Like, it's real, bro. Like, you right though, man.
Polo fights on pay-per-view.
You said who?
Cause Canelo fight is on pay-per-view though.
And Canelo is the exception to the rule. Just like Floyd Mayweather, there's some exception to the rule. But if you're gonna ask Jamal Charlo to go fight Andrade on DAZN, Jamal Charlo gonna be like, man, fuck DAZN. And I don't blame him.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's a lot that's wrong with boxing. The fighters, I think, should be held accountable because they actually get in the ring and sell the action they're supposed to. So, I mean, shit, we talking about mid-level fights.
I will say this though, there is somebody on DAZN that be fighting people.
Who?
Whether we like him or not, Anthony Joshua be fighting people.
He do.
I mean, he been that way before DAZN, so that ain't really nothing,
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he finding a way to get it done. I know that he's a cash cow at this point, but he always wasn't always. You know what I'm saying? He found a way to fight guys. You know what I'm saying? He done fought Andy Ruiz twice on the joint. So
that was by accident.
Yeah. He was like, damn, Big Baby Miller, why you fat ass got there that steroid and shit, man?
Man, that was by accident. But speaking of the circus, Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul.
Nah, you gotta say your boy Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul.
My guy.
He ain't your guy, bro. You let him go out there. You let him go out there looking like that, bro.
I don't know what
man. Hey, with that cat lick on top of his head.
Yeah, like Tupac in jail giving an interview, nigga. That's what you do. You let him go out like that. Don't trust nobody. Shit,
man, y'all already know 50 Cent on Instagram clowning that look.
You already know.
He already been putting it up, yeah.
What Floyd say to I ain't never did nothing to you. When he took his hat, I'm like, man, that's on the level of Andre Durrell.
Got your hat.
Got your hat, and then he got his.
Who called me a coward, man?
I ain't never do nothing to you. Damn, man.
Got your hat. Hey,
Floyd done found a way to shit on Canelo again, and that's sad. Because they actually pulled that stunt with Billie Joe ain't gonna fight. I'm like, okay, I almost want to see this fight now.
Yeah.
24 hours later, that shit don't even matter no more.
Yeah, it don't. Because I'm just thinking about I'm just thinking about the beating that Floyd about to get Logan right now. It's about to be epic. How
It's
bad
gonna be worse now because
Man, he not gonna get to do it. Logan gonna pull out with some type of injury.
money.
Watch it.
Too much money, man. And that nigga, he make money.
I hope he pull out, and then I hope Jake stands in.
Oh, Jay, I think Floyd will kill that mother. If he see, I don't know. I don't think this shit was serious. It was WWE, but if it was serious, Floyd.
Nah, I think it was real, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Floyd was charging. I was like, because at first I was like, damn, Floyd and Logan about the same height, but then I realized that was Jake Paul. Yeah, I've been mad too. My head looking like that, bro. He should have just. I've been mad too. I think that's why he was really mad. If he had the ball head, he would have tripped. Like, you had it. I got plenty more. That motherfucker got a ball patch in the top and shit. I'm like, all right, LeBron.
Floyd out there rocking that fucking Hollywood Hogan kid. I'm like,
hey, the glue ain't dry yet, dog. That's why he had the hat on. He's supposed to hold the glue down, man.
Hey, look, he looked like he actually needed to fight. He needed to fight for the money, bro. That's how it is. Like somebody gave him a fresh outfit and shit, but forgot to tell him to get a haircut and shit. He don't look like a fucking billionaire, bro. He's like, hey.
Hey, you know how women be gluing their edges, be having their edges all gelled up, bro? His whole hair look like that. His whole hair look like edges.
Hell yeah, they did a horrible job too. It wasn't smooth or nothing. They at least give him away. It wasn't like, damn, else you should have let him borrow yours, man. Shit, that motherfucker got this. I guess he's like, fuck it, I'm super rich, man. That's like, I don't need that shit because that shit look crusty as hell, bro.
And damn, Floyd a perfectionist. So I'm like, man,
I'm going through a midlife crisis or something, cuz shit, wasn't nothing perfect about that shit.
I don't know who the hell was his sponsors.
Hey, Floyd must got an upcoming movie in the slave joint.
Something, bro. Or he playing a homeless person or something.
He got an upcoming role, bro.
Man, but he gonna kill the shit out Logan.
Yeah, he gonna fuck that motherfucker up, boy. Motherfucker gonna be shit, man. I hope he got a ball head by the time the fight starts, though, for real. And he gonna come up to that boy with locks, bro. He gonna be dreaded up. This fucking like, man, get out of here, bro. That's a
weed. He gonna be like Wilder. He gonna have short hair. Next thing you know, he gonna have dreads down his back.
All that weed and shit. Get that shit out of here, man. Damn, man. He at least have a lineup with it, man. And brush that shit down, sleep with the do-rag the night before the fight.
Hey, bro, I told you the doctor said, look, you got to wait a month before, like, you get a lineup or something, man. He had to wait.
Yeah, he said, fuck it, man. We can't push the goddamn press conference back.
I ain't about to send him a razor. Like,
yeah, send that motherfucker, yeah.
You know what to do.
Yeah, we already know what happened though. Somebody dared Jake to do that shit. Like I guarantee you, it was like, I dare you to take his hat off.
Yeah, he said, get your hat.
That shit gonna be on the YouTube channel.
I ain't never done nothing to you. You about to cry, bro. I'm telling you, fucked up hair make you blue. He never do nothing to you.
Didn't you then hear Logan in them press conferences after? Logan is scared as shit right now. He's like,
he's like, man, Jake, you done pissed me off, bro. I mean, you done pissed this dude off. He was really trying to like, I'm like, man. Somebody said Big Baby Miller, Jake Paul's security or something. I seen that. I don't know how true that is.
What the fuck Big Baby gonna do?
Take some steroids?
No, hell yeah, he gonna stick Floyd with the needle or some shit. Nigga, damn tested positive.
No, shit. I'm like, these shits don't work.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If you watch the video again, man, one of Jake Paul's people got laid out.
Yeah, by Floyd. Yeah, I think Jake Paul, one of the Logan Paul brothers, got hit in the face because I seen somewhere they said, I think it was Jake, one of the Floyd security hit him in the face or something like that.
Man, all I heard was, oh,
back in some cheeks.
Because Jake got a shiner, he done chipped some teeth up. So
I don't know, bro. Shit, that damn Floyd hair looks stale as hell, though, bro. Like that motherfucker just.
Hey, I don't care what they say. Jake won today.
Yeah. And when he made Floyd come out of character for real. Like he made all like he about to cry. Well, I ain't never did nothing to you. Like, come on, Floyd.
Oh, hey. Y'all ever seen that little cartoon with the dude in the window with the receipt there?
Floyd already an ugly motherfucker, man. He so shit. He just fucking like damn, man. Shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Hey,
Floyd's like, I will kill that motherfucker. Don't you ever disrespect me. I will kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, I promise you. That reminded me, like we was talking about it earlier. I'm 1,000% sure he punched T.I. in the face. That's exactly what that looked like. 1,000%.
T.I. damn waited a full 24. Hey, Tiny, put that goddamn mascara on me.
Hey, he had the inswell on all day, like.
Put that goddamn inswell on me. Because you actually just seen Floyd leaving. Get your bitch the next time. Get your bitch.
Yeah, yep. It looked just like that. It looked just like that. You see T.I. getting up and all stumbling. Like, that's a wet floor in here. Nah, motherfucker. Nah, your legs are spaghetti right now, bro. Yeah, that's what that looked like. He hit Jake with that uppercut, bro.
Nah, he actually hit him with that straight right. Jake was like, what the fuck? I thought I was fighting Nate Robinson.
Man, he put Jake ass down, bro. He went down like a sack of potatoes. Poor Logan, bro. God, dog, man. Yeah, he got to pull out, bro. He got to pull out.
Yeah,
ain't no shame pulling out.
Logan sounds shook. Man, Logan's like, what actually did my bro do for all that? That motherfucker shook right now. He's like, nah.
Yeah, you know what your brother did? Your brother crossed the code he ain't know about. Like, y'all think this YouTube, y'all think this YouTube shit is cool. Like, I guarantee you go out and you take a cap. It don't even got to be a black dude. You take the cap off of anybody, and you're gonna have to see him. It just is what it is.
Especially
Mike,
haircut.
Smooth guy.
What's good?
Nigga, you said you growing the afro, bro. What the fuck is this?
Man, it was a joke, fool.
Oh shit, I thought you said for real. Like I'm about to say,
hell no.
And he heard us talking about Floyd. He said, "Let me go."
Right. So I just joined in.
Hey, my shit real quick. That's a fresh shade too, bro. Like I gotta do the clean shade. These niggas ain't about to fire me up.
My guy Mouse, man. Hey, what you think about that today, though, man? What you think about all that, bro?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you know, I think it's entertaining, man. I love it. I love every minute. I love the fact that the boxing fans are so mad about it. You know what I mean? I love the fact that it's just comedy. I mean, and this just, you know, a YouTuber and Floyd getting money. I mean, shit, it's easy payday, really. And when you that big and you can get an easy payday off of somebody that's just clowning, why the fuck not? You know, I'm actually enjoying this a whole lot better than what they've been doing in regular boxing.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask you that because you on the
ground.
Real
shit, he snatched the fuck out that dude's cap. He just like, I'm gonna take your hat, and ain't no boxers doing that at all, bro. Nobody. He did a Mr. T, like when he pulled up on Rocky. That's what he did to Floyd right there. So I loved it.
Only thing he didn't do is tell him to talk to his girl. Come with a young man like me. I show you how you really do
it. Grabbing the hat was worse, in my opinion. Grabbing the hat was worse, though.
Especially with your head looking like that, boy. That motherfucker looks like it collected all kind of lead. He just found it like, oh shit, let me put this motherfucker on. You know how you just throw a shirt on before you dip out real quick? He just like, damn, he ain't got the wig he wanted on.
Hey, Floyd gets invited to a Mayweather's promotion event now.
Hey, Floyd was out there looking like 12 years of boxer.
Like he just got his freedom, and look, he just got his freedom and he traded. He finally got an opportunity.
Floyd said, "All my life I had to fight."
Oh God!
That motherfucker look like you just found that motherfucker on the street. He look like he can box and shit. It was like, we're gonna give him a chance. That motherfucker.
He Hey,
My man just said 12 years of boxing.
hey, yo, he looked like Senior when he was trying to grow them damn dreads.
Like Predator, bro. He like Predator with a low cut, dog. Like, shit.
Oh shit! And
I thought he was gonna fly over that motherfucker and get the motherfucker for real, cuz.
Oh man.
Hey, see you go jump in on the chat and tell JG to put him out. Put me out, punk. Put me out.
Bro. Hey, when Floyd and his son, when Floyd and his son get to arguing in the future, he gonna go back to this shit. He's like, and I ain't no junior, or I ain't no third, or whatever the fuck he said. You remember when he argued with his daddy?
Yeah. And I ain't no junior.
That shit was funny.
I'm the first.
Bro. Yeah, nigga, like, yeah, nigga, that shit fucked up, bro. At least juniors. I mean, huh?
He's like, there's only two Mayweathers that matter. Floyd and Roger. And I ain't no junior.
Floyd. Yeah, shit, man.
Hey, what did Daddy told him? Yeah, you keep talking, I'm gonna make you 47 and 1.
Hey, that hair made his ass 50 and 1, bro. That hair gave his first L, dog.
Bruh. How bad does Jeff have to feel being there? Probably, and like, hey, man, you said 2, but hey,
shit, what about me? I'm chopped liver. I know I'm great value, but shit, I'm still a Mayweather.
Mayweather boxing candle. What you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I'm an ugly ass nigga, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Stop. You know? Hold on. Hey, cool, you asshole for that one. Did you just say that man was great value?
I mean, that's what he is. I mean, look. Hey, Mouse don't think it's funny. Mouse like his army people watch. He like, I can't laugh too much because they some Mayweather fans, man. That shit crazy, man. He is a great value.
Man, I'm not gonna be able to walk around Vegas no more, Jarrell.
Yeah, Elton stays in Vegas.
He just called this man great value. I'm dead.
Man, I'm gonna have
to JG threw the live, bro, because that's what we didn't even think about Jeff until JG said something like, it's always Floyd, and Roger. It ain't no Floyd, Roger, and Jeff, bro.
Only 2 Mayweathers that matter. He probably thought he was gonna say him.
Oh no! Why would he think that?
Wait, hey!
I changed your diaper too, Floyd. I warmed your milk up and shit too. I fed you them grits.
Damn, dog. Like, that's how you feel, bro. Hey, low key, he ain't never said, but hey, Floyd be kind of shitting on him though. Let's call it one. Like, let's call it what it is. Like he's forgotten about. I don't know why. But when the brothers get together, they straight. But Floyd don't even acknowledge him at all.
He be saying Floyd greedy, yeah, it is. Like,
funny thing, I'm like a fighter too.
He treat that motherfucker like a half uncle or some shit, bro. Like, nigga, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, hey, Jeff, though, he down bad, bro. Like,
hey, whole time though, they got the same hair right now, though.
Hey, Jeff got the wave though, shit. He's like, look, nephew, I can give you a wave tutorial, bro. And this how you brush that shit.
Give you a do-rag and a brush.
Do-rag that shit down, put some orange grease in that motherfucker. Your shit looking all goddamn like you put honey in your hair and that shit sticky as fuck and it's taking the shit out, bro. Like,
yeah. By the way, RIP Raj, man. RIP Uncle Roger, man.
Our motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Yeah, RIP to him, man. Yeah, for real. Shit, man. Damn, Floyd look like he can be it. Hey, Floyd look like he was in the black version of Home Alone and they just roughed his ass up.
Floyd hair look like that Nat Turner movie.
I'm getting fucked up around here.
Fuck, man, that nigga. Shit, bro. That nigga went from a clean bald head to a fucking patchy man, bro. His beard struggling, bro. His beard is struggling, dog. Like, none of that shit.
No. Hey, he was up there looking like Tommy off Rugrats with the little 3 strings that was sticking over his leg.
I think he really mad because the toupee almost came off when he snapped the hat for real, bro.
You ain't lying. Hey, no. Look, hey, when he snatched it, it looked like a mohawk for a second. It was like,
and his big ass security smacked his head, smacked it down and shit. Allowed him to run. All right, there you can run.
His ass probably would have really killed Jake Paul if that damn toupee came off.
That motherfucker put gorilla glue on that motherfucker shit. He said, "My hair don't move, nigga. That shit just patchy, but it don't move." Like that shit crazy as hell. He probably actually scared. It don't look bad.
No. He ain't put no gorilla glue. No. He put some cheap Velcro on that.
Oh yeah, nigga. He went back to his Michigan days with that shit, bro. Because he got way more money. He could have got a quality fucking toupee.
His hair looked like when grass trying to grow.
Damn, nigga. That motherfucker look like he got alopecia. It's starting to heal, but that shit just like, nah, it's a little bit space right there.
Oh man, hey, he sprayed it on right before that hat came off. That hat is all black.
Exactly. He like, damn, he forgot he was in Miami, didn't he? He should have had that motherfucker blacked out, bro. Like, shit.
Fucking put mascara in his scalp.
That motherfucker, he should have duct taped the fucking hat down to his head, bro. Like, shit. I bet that motherfucker hat is glued down next, bro. He be like, nope. Man. He probably gonna have like 3 hats under one, bro. Look, you took that one. I still got more up under here. That motherfucker. Damn, bro. He worse than Kevin Durant. Damn, we expected Kevin Durant, but this nigga out here, he competing with BDB, man. Shit. That nigga got a full clip of nappy ass shit up there, bro.
He got a brush his hair with a damn Brillo pad.
Exactly,
hey,
bro.
Hey, I'm gonna ask this question real quick, though.
Head, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna ask this question real quick. Hey, what show do any of y'all fans or anybody who watching, what show do y'all know where a great boxer like Floyd Mayweather get roasted for 15 minutes straight?
Oh, hey, dog, we can go all night, bro. We can go all night.
Man,
yeah, bro. That nigga look like a...
And I love Floyd.
He
don't love you after this, brother.
Yeah. Hey, bro, look. Hey, I swear, I know he ain't gonna ever watch this, but Floyd, dog, look. If you want to buy a beer, you can have mine, bro. Like, look, you can have this shit, dog. Look, for the right price, you can get this, bro.
Bro, you gotta know. Hey,
you can't grow one, but I grow another one.
Bro, look, you got enough for his head in his face, bro. Like shit. Shit smooth, bro. Like shit. That motherfucker about to be sharper than next press coverage, boy.
You get the silk JG hair right here, man.
Exactly, bro.
He's on the silk.
That nigga should have just stayed bald, dog. It ain't no reason why.
Number 9 right here. You can get this right here, bro. Come on.
Yeah, they just give me free beer.
Hey, say the number 9 on the list, the one where they got it all shaped on his
Hey, all you do, bro, just right there. They just apply a little sticky and go ahead and trim it down a little bit. Put this part in the patch of your head, and you be good.
Hey, Floyd Mayweather from the center request in a minute. Oh, fuck all y'all.
Get on. Make us famous, brother. Make us famous.
Yeah, but you can't grow this motherfucker. Shit.
Hell no. But he barely can grow this, motherfucker. He barely can grow this shit.
Floyd. Hey, listen, hear what they talking about. Hey, stick with the brotherhood.
Exactly. Yeah. Ball for life.
B4L.
Hell yeah, man. Mouse said great show you had in the room, but great show, guys.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit.
Okay, let's almost get damn serious. Canelo and Billie Joe.
I forgot about that shit. You right, Floyd, ain't shit, because I sure forgot about the fight.
Exactly.
Yeah, Canelo and BJ blowjob Saunders.
Giving blowjob, Saunders, yeah.
Hey, let me stop. But hey, look, that's gonna be it's gonna be a fight that, obviously they're starting warfare right now. They're fighting over the ring and shit like that. But I'm one that believes that Canelo don't take these type of fights. And I'm not gonna say it's short notice, but it was definitely planned and you know what I'm saying, it was active. Him being active, I think Canelo's gonna beat the shit out of Billie Joe. I ain't gonna beat the shit out of him.
He got right to it.
Like he gonna beat. He gonna I don't even think it's gonna be. It might be close for a round or two because they're feeling each other out. But as soon as Canelo touch him, he gonna be on his bicycle. He ain't gonna stand in there, dog. He gonna be on his bicycle. Canelo gonna have to work for that knockout, but he gonna be on his bicyle.
No foreplay at all, bro. No foreplay at all. He just went straight to it, bro. Straight digging the pussy, bro. Like, shit, there ain't no need to warm you up, baby.
Canelo gonna beat the shit out of him, dog.
He is. He really is.
Especially now.
Billie Joe came to lay down anyway.
Yeah.
Man, look, man, Billie Joe. I think it might be slightly better. Maybe 3 rounds, and then it's over. But he ain't confident. He a good fighter. Watch myself.
Hey, bro, I swear he's about to say something else.
Yeah.
He a good fighter.
Hey, he was about to call him that 6-letter word.
I was about to say his name, man. I'm about to say he a fighter. I'm about to say he a fighter. I said he a fighter. Yeah, that's what I was about to say anyway.
Oh, we about to be careful about this.
You ain't lying.
Hey, look, I was about to say he a fighter, but that's
my eyes got big, like, whoa.
You about to have a whole whole alphabet about to come after us, bro.
You ain't lying.
Hey, I ain't say it, bro. I ain't say it. Hey,
look, y'all making it worse. I ain't even say that. I said I'm about to say he's a fighter, but I'm saying let me at least say he's a good fighter to sell this.
Hey, JG said it right. The whole alphabet was coming.
Coming for you, bro.
A-E-I-O-U.
What are you talking about? I got the T, the B, the G,
man,
the unsure. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I think, this fight. It should be Canelo. I would like to be pleasantly surprised at least by a competitive fight. You know what I'm saying? But Billie Joe Saunders, he more talk than anything, bro. I mean, he ain't really fought nobody. I don't think he could take a punch to the head or to the body. I mean, he can move, he can box. Yeah, I'm about to say Floyd. Canelo probably won the decision. I don't know. I mean, he moved good enough to last all 12 rounds. But to your point, I mean, if he get touched to the body, he ain't never been hit by nobody that can counter, that's strong and accurate. And so we shall see, man. We shall see. But I don't like that motherfucker, so it don't make no difference. It don't make no difference to me here. Yeah. So I think Canelo wins unanimous decision. He already won anyway, but especially
he already got a 118, 112, 118, 110 card already.
Yeah,
you ain't lying.
He got. You see, they already gonna just give him 2 rounds. 2 rounds. You give him 3. You know what I'm saying? But you're not. But yeah, it should be another Canelo fight that really ain't got no intrigue. Not because Billie Joe ain't no good fighter. It's just it's hard to win a decision against this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And so it don't even matter who he fight. If you ain't knocking his ass out or completely dropping him and winning, you got no chance, man. So Canelo, by however boxing guys see fit, a victory. Same for you, Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, you getting the same action, buddy. So don't think no different. You the same boat. You just wait till September and your ass is grass too.
Yeah, he getting it too, bro.
People too high.
He'll put up a better fight though. He'll put up a better fight than Joe about to.
People too high. I like Caleb Plant, but people too high on that motherfucker too. He ain't fought nobody either, so his ass will get dusted in September, and it'll be all right, Elton. All right, you also said Floyd would never go out with no toupee, and look what he did.
No,
you said my man Floyd ain't never. He just sticking to the ball head for life.
Hey, serious question though. We going with 12 years of boxing or 12 rounds of slave?
12 years of boxing. I like that one better.
12 years of boxing, because he looked like he just got freed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe got him a hot meal and he ready to get back in it, bro.
Hey, talk about all's my life I had to fight.
And look, he reacted like Jake Paul was his oppressor, bro. Like, you done slaved me for 12 years, and now you gonna take my hat off? Oh shit, man!
Nat Turner's rebellion.
Man, say he had his Django moment.
I'm probably it's somewhere. It's somewhere Dr. Umar Johnson is loving that shit. He's like, Floyd, that's what you get for doing all that loving with the other community. And this motherfucker embarrassed you just like that. You know what I'm saying? Taking your hat off, but no, I don't know, man. Shit.
He said, I got your hat.
Why did you do that? I never did that to you.
Like, what? He sounded like a little kid, like you know when you used to be in grammar school, somebody take something and run away. I got your ball. I got your ball. That's how Jake Paul sounded to me.
I told you we could
Floyd sounded worse though.
We didn't got off the Canelo.
I mean, shit, we already know what you want to talk about Canelo play.
Canelo by KO in 10.
Hey, Canelo ain't never take my hat.
Either. I mean, shit, Floyd they got a little bit at these face-offs. I remember Canelo wouldn't shake his hand. He said, "Oh, the ball at it." He wouldn't shake his hand. Floyd trying to get him to shake his hand and shit. That pissed that motherfucker off, bro.
Hey, now Floyd know what it feel like to be Oscar in that situation when he told him he was the pussy and he was the top drawer. God.
Yeah, shit. The toupee was in the top drawer. Yeah.
Hey, but hold, Floyd stole Oscar bag. Now he got his hat stolen. Now he don't know how to act.
Right. At least Oscar had a clean cut and his shit was nice and neat. Floyd goddamn shit I told you he rolled that motherfucking honey and just.
Floyd was like, "Yeah, I took your bag. So what? Do something about it." Take your hat, bro.
He cursed him. Hey, Oscar cursed. He said, "Some white boy gonna take your hat in 2021." Damn, bro.
Talk about. Hey, look, here go Oscar. Till you do right by me, everything you touch gonna fail.
Caroline and failed, bro.
Right.
Devontae Davis done failed him, even though he ain't lost shit. He's like, shit, nigga. Like, well, hey, I'm glad I caught myself. I'm gonna say something else too. Y'all can already imagine where I was gonna go. Just don't say it over here, though.
Oh my goodness, my fucking channel gonna be deleted tomorrow.
That's why I didn't say it, bro. That's why I said y'all know where I'm going with. I would have went with that one. Oh shit.
It's gonna be deleted tomorrow.
Floyd. This show should be titled "Roasting Floyd" and talking about some other shit that's in boxing.
The Floyd Mayweather roast.
Damn, bro.
Like I said, it don't matter. Like the reading thing didn't bother me so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I mean, you know, he grew up in poverty. All he had to do, all his life he had to fight. But hey, you come out the motherfucking house with no haircut. You got all that money and you pull that motherfucking hat up, bro. Like, yeah.
He should have walked in that bitch like this, bro. He should have just like this, bro. I ain't doing nothing.
Hey, bro, you can get it, bro. Like when you was bald,
man, you should have put a do-rag on or something.
Hey, you ain't gonna never catch Floyd slipping again, bro. You ain't gonna never catch the nigga slipping again. He gonna have a do-rag on, a bonnet, or something, bro. That motherfucker's not playing,
hey, his hat gonna be glued to his head.
That motherfucker gonna have like 4 hats, bro. You gonna take one off, there go another one. There go another one. The endless hats and shit, nigga. Just
the motherfuckers gonna put the damn headgear on now.
He going to the barber tonight.
Hell yeah, that shit is already cut. That shit is already cut, bro. Face 2, everything cut, nigga. That shit is done. He gonna have them motherfuckers face off.
Ass up.
Hey, they gonna have a 6-foot face off now. Shit, he like, fuck that. Y'all niggas ain't taking my shit off again. That shit.
Oh man, look, somebody champ side is live right now, and you can see that thumbnail right at the bottom of Elton Channel. Dog, Floyd looked terrible, dog. You gotta cut that shit, bro. You look like Master Splinter out here.
Well, like he got shocked by lightning. She struck by lightning. Nigga, it's just like fuck, bro.
Hey, motherfucker look homeless right now. Right?
That motherfucker like he put that bitch together like a puzzle, bro. Like he missing one part of the puzzle, piece of the puzzle, bro.
You can't be riding around in the motherfucking Rolls Royce.
Hell yeah.
Fucker look like Castaway.
Hey, look now, motherfuckers think shit, nigga. That shit ain't on, nigga. You just written all that shit, nigga.
Hey, Oh my God! Hey, cut that
He,
shit, bro.
he used to have a barber. Didn't he have a female barber to come around
Yeah,
with
he's
him?
like the best barber.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, you making your barber look bad right now.
Hell yeah, she could
Like
line that shit up, bro, and trim that down. Yeah, man. Shit,
You like this? You damn used to cut Floyd hair.
No, I don't know about that. I got a twin
Hell.
sister. Maybe she did it. You know, so I don't know
Nah,
about
that
that.
wasn't me.
Yeah, you ain't got a twin sister. We looked you up. You ain't got no twin, so we
Hey,
did. You know, shit, bro.
Man.
Like nobody told Floyd.
Hey, look.
He had the ugly ass
Hey,
outfit he had on. He like,
damn that. Hey, look, Floyd, embrace the ball. Look, come to my barber. My barber will hook you up.
yeah, for free, bro. Well, not for free, but shit.
Nah, not for free.
You don't have to pay for this one, buddy.
Man.
Oh, bro.
You don't have to pay for this one, buddy.
hey,
Yeah,
like somebody
you're a
cut
billionaire,
Floyd
y'all.
Hey, it looked like somebody cut Floyd's head with a massage gun. God,
Stevie Wonder, Stevie Wonder cut that shit, bro. That motherfucker Stevie cut that shit, bro. Like, damn. Hey, he walk around like he got Stevie Wonder eyes, bro. You can't see that shit is tragic, nigga. You need your ass beat. At least Stevie got a goddamn excuse. His shit hanging all the way back here, but he can't see that shit.
oh my God! But hey, the Hollywood Hogan beard joint was funny as hell. I can't see nothing else. All I hear is that damn guitar.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, you used the NWO beat on them. Hell no.
Damn, that shit fucked up.
Yo, if you get that damn blonde mustache, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here if you get that blonde mustache. Damn.
He gonna try to play mind games. He's gonna backfire over there. Like, nah, bro.
Oh man.
Hey, nah, while y'all playing, hey, Floyd gonna come out there with his Antonio Banderas ponytail next the next press conference.
Hell no, bro.
Hey, whole time though, Floyd probably postponed it the first time to get them down hair plants.
Yeah, that didn't work, goddamn.
Hey, say he went to Bosley's for that.
I need hair treatment.
Hey, who remember this shit, bro? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Who remember that shit? Oh, Floyd when he got out of jail. Oh yeah.
Hey, that shit look way better than today.
It still look fucked up, but it look way better than today, bro.
Hey, Floyd looked like a chick like who got caught in the rain. She got that natural fro.
He's like he gonna play Martin Luther King right there in the movie and some shit, like a civil rights activist and stuff, bro. That can box and shit.
Man, yo,
Look, he gonna play Martin Luther King with hands and shit, nigga.
man, you crazy as hell.
He do look like this shit, bro. Like, motherfucker, like, yeah. Like, play Martin Luther King with hands. A comeback action film. He's like, I don't have dreams about whooping your ass. I can actually do it. Shit, bro. Like,
oh, bro.
What a goofy nigga, man.
Hey, Floyd hair looked like all about the Benjamins when he was in the bathroom.
Look like
you don't have dreams, you have movies.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. This shit is trash. Look at this. Fuck, bro. What the fuck? Look at this shit. That's a laser surgery or something, or hair, whatever the fuck it is.
That motherfucker really ran off on the plug.
Damn, he like, hey, you know how them characters be
right.
looking hey, y'all know how the characters look on the NFL street where they got like the bushy. That's how his shit look right there, bro.
Dude, look, hey, ever since JG mentioned that damn NWO beat, I can't get it out of my damn head now. Talk about new world order.
Damn, Floyd.
Oh man, God.
That shit funny as fuck, bro. Like, what the fuck? That nigga.
That man got newborn baby hair.
Nigga like ghost out of jail. Yeah, they script like nigga.
Hey, dog. Hey, when Ghost went the last season without a damn haircut, that's what that shit looked like.
Nah, Ghost shit still look better.
Look at this shit, bro. That shit, dog.
You know I'm gonna make that the cover for this video.
Hell yeah, bro. It's like he running that way and his hair running the opposite way, nigga. Look at that shit, bro. Yeah, like that nigga shit, bro. Like
Hey,
that nigga shit.
hey, y'all ever seen Kingpin?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he was bowling and then the fucking wig just went to the side?
No. Hey, hold on. No. Hey, you know who Floyd look like today? Hey, Floyd was up there looking like what's his name? Marcus Houston off a House Party.
Tell you, bro, he look like somebody daddy off one of these black sitcoms, dog.
Hey, dog, you remember when
nigga look like the nigga from 101, Dwayne, nigga, the nigga Dwayne, bro. Hey, he from y'all nigga wood the show. Hey, he look just like Dwayne from 101, bro.
You stupid.
Fuck he do, bro.
Talk about sometimes when you song, you can feel all by yourself.
Yeah. Cut this shit off, Floyd.
I should have worn my mask.
He gonna get his ass beat this fight, bro. He just shouldn't even be like that. He gonna get his ass beat with the hairstyle, bro. Fuck. Damn, Floyd.
Hey,
Oh my
Floyd,
God.
go hit him with that hairless aggression.
He gonna hairbutt that nigga, bro. Like the fuck. Damn, Floyd look like he gonna do it. That nigga look like he worked temp jobs, bro. Like he sell plasma for a living down, bro. Damn, bro.
He said he look like he sell
Floyd, right. Hey, bro, like this picture just epitomizes why he really mad, dog. If my shit look like that too, I'd be fucking heated. Like, look, Elton, look at this shit, bro. That's why he really mad, dog, for real. You can see the gray hair and the patches, dog.
You need to cut that shit tonight.
He need a brush. Hey, he need a brush endorsement, dog.
Nah, I'm about to send him a razor. How we did 50 Cent and damn Get Rich or Die Trying when they damn threw that razor in his cell.
Oh yeah.
I ain't even gonna throw a razor under this hotel door.
Hell yeah, just slide them a clean up under there. You go with a note. Do that shit now. Damn, bro.
Man, I just messed y'all up in the chat in the group message though. With you see it?
Oh shit, nigga. Oh shit, bro. He look like a Mississippi pimp. He like a nigga. Hey, he like a nigga that made some pussy, bro. Floyd definitely paid for pussy, nigga. Yeah, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh man.
Oh, what the fuck is that? His ear or a skin ponytail or some shit? What the fuck is that, bro? Oh, dog, Floyd, the ugly nigga, man. Hey, bro, Floyd. Look like he gonna start was rich but now dying, nigga. That shit is crazy as fuck, bro. Like this nigga. 30 for 30. A billionaire with a fucked up ass haircut.
Get rich or stay broke.
KD like, dang. At least I ain't talking about you today.
Hell yeah, nigga. Shit. Man, at least his shit is just one area, nigga. It's in the top. Nigga, Floyd shit is everywhere. It's patchy everywhere, nigga. Like, fuck, bro.
Floyd had ringworms all summer.
Why that man got chest hair on the top of his head?
Fucking taco meat, bro. Cinco de Mayo was on top of his head, bro. For real, like shit, dog. Motherfucker. Damn, bro. That motherfucker looks
Hey, look
he like he shine shoes, bro. He like he shine shoes. All he missing is a